So speaking of decisions, our next speaker is a gentleman that I've only met this morning. We've known each other for a while on Facebook, but this is the first time, and I've got to say I've got to compliment him on his energy, his love, and his desire to make a difference in other people's lives. Having spoken to him about his story this morning, I was inspired. This gentleman, 3 years ago, left his home country of Malta, his family behind, 2 children, 2 small children, to come to the UK and to start a journey. He made a decision that he would come here and he would start a journey on his own without his family to build a better future. Probably one of the most difficult decisions anybody's ever going to make, to leave the family behind. He's going to share with you today how he overcame the adversity and the challenges of leaving that family behind to come here to start his businesses, many businesses now. He's got a fantastic story, and he's here to inspire you, to talk to you and to have a conversation with you about maybe how his adversity can help you to overcome your adversity. We all have our own stories, right? And those stories can inspire each other. So I'd like you to stand up again. This is the way that we introduce our speakers. You stand up. I know you're all looking a little bit, really? Do I have to stand up? Yes, stand up, come on! And I want you to all give him a massive, huge, rapturous round of applause as he comes up on stage. Lewis Agius, come on, buddy, come on!
There we go. Right there? Can you hear me? Yeah. Wow. I'm so excited right now. You have no idea. And the reason why I'm excited here today is because I've never seen Cool putting so much effort into something like this before. I mean, the guy is passionate. He's so passionate, but this time he's really outdone himself. And one thing Cool, Anna, myself, the crew here, one thing that we want to do is give you as much value as we possibly can. We want to enable you to do that change. That small change, that will change everything. It only takes a decision. One decision. A decision that you can make in a heartbeat to change everything. That's what I did. Looking back now, I can't even imagine, I can't even fathom how far I've gotten since I decided that I've had enough. I had enough of the negativity. I had enough of people telling me I was not worth. I had enough of people telling me that you are not good enough. That is the kind of environment, unfortunately, I was brought up with in Malta. And it's something that was programmed in me at a very, very young age. I'm not sure if any of you can relate, but perhaps you've been told no a couple of few times, haven't you? Raise your hand if anyone here. How did that make you feel? Because let me tell you, it's not a nice feeling when someone else is telling you what your worth is, and they're telling you that you're not worth as much as you know you are. So one thing I came to realize is sometimes you just need to distance yourself. You need to distance yourself from those people that are having that kind of effect in your life. And that adversity leads to opportunity. Everything does happen for a reason. At least that is my belief. You can believe what you want. We're not here to judge or impose anyone. No beliefs being imposed. But you need to believe in something, whatever that is for you. You need to have something that you can believe in, something that you're willing to put everything in. And back then, I thought I had to distance myself from my family. And let me tell you, that was definitely the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I have 2 young kids, a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, a boy and a girl. And leaving them 3 years ago was the hardest thing I had to do because I wanted to pave the way for them. I had to leave them, not because I wanted to leave them, not because I wanted to abandon them. It's because I know that if they stay where they are, they would have to go through the same things that I went through. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for them. I'm going to pave the way so that when they want to, for example, leave the country or leave the island, it's ready all set for them. And let me tell you, it's been an amazing journey, and I can't be more grateful for it. So the topic today is how to turn any adversity into opportunity. And one thing that I can tell you is that every adversity is temporary. There's no such thing as permanent adversity unless you make it so. After every storm lies a rainbow. So remember that the next time that you come across a challenge, something that's really going to impact you in a negative way, remember there's a reason for that. Maybe you need it right now. Maybe you need to reevaluate where you're at. And that's why that adversity has come your way. What's the purpose of an anchor? You throw an anchor where you want to stay at a certain place at a certain point in time. Then you leave that anchor and then you move on to the next place. So appreciate that problems are exactly like an anchor. You're there, you're stuck there, but you're meant to be there. You're meant to be stuck there just for you to get enough time to reflect what led you to this problem. What events, what mindset, what thought processes you were going through for you to end up where you're at. Nothing happens out of chance. Thanks. So a lot of people talk about the power of positivity, and that's all great, right? Positivity is amazing. You should always surround yourself with positive people. What people don't always necessarily talk about is that you should also be avoiding the negative people. So, I'm going to give you a bit of a visual example here so that you can understand why you need to avoid negative people. So let's say this is you when you're born. Okay? You don't really have an opinion. Your glass is half full, half empty. Okay? Now let's say, can you guys see the glass and the... Now let's say you're growing up. And when you grow up, mommy tells you, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. That's naughty. That's bad. Then, you just get a bit of negativity. Just a bit. Luckily, maybe your dad is a bit more supportive. Ooh, we're good? Daddy might be a bit more supportive, so he tells her, don't worry, follow your dreams, go after them, no matter what it takes. So put some positivity in there. Then we go to school, and the teacher tells you, oh, you get easily distracted, you have ADHD, you will never amount to anything in your life. Your attention span is like that of a goldfish, right? So that's just a bit. It's not much, right? It's just a bit of negativity. It's not going to hurt us, is it? Well, then you go to work. And you meet some really lovely people at work. Especially your boss tends to be so nice, right? But it's okay. I mean, we have more positive than negative, right? But look at this glass. It doesn't look that clear anymore, does it? No, it doesn't. So what do we need to do now? well, we need to get away from these negative people and start surrounding ourselves with, positive people, right? So let's do that. Let's surround ourselves with positive people. People who support us. You can do this. You're amazing. Keep following your dreams. Keep chasing your dreams. You can do this. Wow. That's still quite kind of dirty, isn't it? Like, really dirty. I'm surrounding myself with really positive people. And I keep at it. I keep at it. I keep at it. I do my affirmations. I meditate. I go to personal development events. I'm reading these books every single day. It's helping. Definitely. But look at that. Wow. Still not clean, is it? Yeah, I think I need another one. I think I need to go abroad, meet with some amazing people, go to a Tony Robbins event or attend some other stuff, invest a lot of money. So let's do that, shall we? If I know how to open this thing. And maybe, just then, things start looking a bit brighter. So what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is surround yourself with positive people, yes. Go to events, invest in yourself, learn. Because the best investment you can ever make is right between your 2 ears. Because if you're not willing to invest in yourself, let me ask you, who is? Who is going to invest in yourself if you don't? So, avoid negative people. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Avoid negative people. Now you might be thinking, how can I avoid them if they are my family? Right? Yeah, exactly. You can by choosing to spend less time. Not necessarily, get them away out of your life. Family is family. I mean, there's a story, there's a very common one that says, you're born with your family, but you can choose your own. Right? There's a family you choose, and then there's the family that you're born with. Spend more time with the family you choose. And still spend time with your family. But try to be more selective. Your time is the most valuable resource you'll ever get. Remember that. It's the only resource you will never get back. So spend quality time with your family. Give them your focus, but put a filter on. Put a blinder. When they give you negativity, be aware. Awareness is key. Like, what they're saying does not fulfill me. What they're saying does not benefit me. And filter it out. Like it's yesterday's garbage. Okay? Getting clear. I mentioned earlier that adversity is a GPS. And the best way to know this is to know your end destination. You should be getting clear on where you have to go or on where you need to go. The best way of doing this is visualizing what you need to do to get there. But that's hard. I mean, how many find it easier to remember something that happened as opposed to imagining how it's going to be? This is something I don't really share often, but once I met a good friend of mine. This was around 15 years ago. And I met him across a bridge, and when I saw him, I was like over the moon. Like, wow, man, I haven't seen you in ages. What you've been up to? And we just started talking, chatting, Then we went, had a drink, and we said, let's stay in touch, Let's not wait this long again. What I didn't know, which I found out 2 weeks later from him, because he called me, he's like, Lou, thank you so much. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for the day. Because when you met me, I was about to jump off the bridge. I didn't do anything. Seriously, I didn't do anything. All I did was show him genuine interest, love. That's all it takes. You can change the world by changing one person at a time. One person at a time. Sorry, guys. I need to collect myself a bit. I know. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have that many. Okay. So I'm gonna skim through this quickly. I want to cram as much as I can possibly, as I possibly can. You can tell English is not my first language. So success is not stupid, which means you need to deserve success. It is a process. It can be a lengthy process, yes. You might have certain expectations, but trust me, don't rely on expectations. Just rely on one expectation, that if you keep at it, if you are persistent, if you keep doing something consistently enough in the right direction, you will get there. You will get there. So all it takes is changing your thinking. All it takes is having a positive attitude, one that I'm going to smash this. I'm going to break through everything that comes my way because I am worth it. It's my time. It's my time. Yeah. Yeah, can you? No worries. And don't think you have to do this on your own. Okay, you might be in this to live life on your own terms. You might be doing this for a certain goal. Whether it's starting a new business, whether it's, having a relationship with someone. Don't feel like all that burden has to come just, don't let it be your anchor. Don't let it weigh it down. Share what you're going through with other people. Choose wisely to whom you choose, But still, find a coach, find a mentor, find someone who can hold you accountable for the actions that you need to take in order to get there. Because let's face it, the reason why we're not getting the results we want is because we're not taking the actions on a daily basis to get there. And we all know what those are. You know it, don't you? Yeah, deep down you know what it is that you need to do. But instead we're just going after one thing, after the next, after the next, after the next, until eventually, oops, I'm gonna fall off. That's all, guys. So I'm here. Honestly, I'm blessed. I thank Kul for having me on stage. I thank him for giving me this opportunity to share what I've been through so that hopefully I inspire you on making that change. When problems do come your way, just put a massive grin on your face. Yeah? Like, this means growth is coming just around the corner. Thank you, guys.